Today we're going to explain and discuss the condensing for applying a method. So we have a condensing to do something, an activity, to participate into an activity, and here it's to apply the method, which is here also recycling. So the title, Pourquoi recycler? So why recycling? Vous recevez cette publicité chez vous, vous en parlez à une amie. Recevez, publicité, and here important that you received it at your place and it is not a magazine or a newspaper that you saw it, it's that you received it. So here we just can omit chez vous, which is at our place, but we need to make sure to use these, what we have here, recevez and then publicité. Présentez-lui ce document, essayez de la convaincre de faire attention au tri de ses déchets. L'examinatrice, c'est moi, joue le rôle de votre ami. So, what is changing here is that you need to try to convince your friend to pay attention to the recycling of her waste. So it is not going to be fully convincing to recycle, like putting extra emphasis on recycling, you need to do it. No, because the instruction is already telling us to pay attention. So pay attention like it's the beginning, which means and also leading us to believe that our friend is going to be against recycling because we will try to convince just to pay attention. And quite important part if you want to the interaction to go as smoothly as possible, because with this in mind you will now set and use examples, so set situations and use examples of little small daily things that our friend can do on a daily basis to just pay attention to the waste and in this way as well contribute to the recycling part. So this is our document. In this case, we have this, that is in the square, that is an introduction to the theme of pollution. We are going to use it as well in our introduction. So, aujourd'hui, chaque Français produit en moyenne 1 kg de déchets par jour et une famille de 3 personnes plus d'une tonne par an. So today, each French people, they produce approximately 1 kilogram of waste per day, and a family of 3 persons, they produce more than a tonne per year. Or, seulement 6% des déchets sont triés, 29% incinérés et près de 60% partent encore en décharge. And in that ton of waste that is being produced per year, there's only 6% of this that is being recycled, 29% is like burned, and then nearly 60% is still going to the dump, which is a lot. Now, in here, we cannot use this entire introduction in our introduction because it is impossible for us to memorize this entire thing within a minute and also read the rest and prepare, etc. So as soon as we have an introduction, we need to extract the piece of information that we think is very important, that is going to create an impact right from the beginning. Here, I am choosing the second part of the first sentence, which is this one. Donc, une famille de 3 personnes, plus d'une tonne par an. When I read this sentence as it is, donc une famille de 3 personnes, plus d'une tonne par an. This is not making as much sense as if I was telling you only this sentence. This is not going to make much sense, which means that we have to turn this into a full, understandable sentence. So, the family of 3. What are they doing? They are producing. And then, what are they producing? Les déchets. Then, I will turn this into a proper sentence, which is une famille de 3 personnes produit plus d'une tonne de déchets par an. So what I did here is that I took this, the verb, and then here, the direct object, and I just included it in the sentence. So to do this is great because you're going to show that you are able to extract a sentence and then turn it into a full understandable sentence. And if you do it correctly, it's showing that you know where the verb is supposed to be and where the direct object is supposed to be as well. So, it will give une famille de 3 personnes produit plus d'une tonne de déchets par an. In this, it's also good because of this, the verb. So we tend to change the verb that is here in singular. We tend to change it into plural because it is just after 3 personnes that is plural. But when we do the question of who, what we ask for direct object and indirect, who is producing, it is not 3 persons. It is a family of 3. So a family here, it is singular because these, they go together. So it is a family producing this. Is it okay so far? Est-ce que ça va?
Oui, madame. Oui, ça va.
Très bien. Alors, introduction. Comme d'habitude, salut mon ami. Comment vas-tu? Expected question to be asked again. Donc, je vais bien. Merci. Tu sais, j'ai reçu. J'ai reçu parce que ici, vous recevez. Donc, on change j'ai. J'ai reçu une publicité chez moi et j'ai tout de suite pensé à toi. Here, we need to be extremely careful with our setting of situation. This one might not be as easy as we think, because here the expected counter arguments are going to be around it's a waste of time, it's going to be time consuming, it's a lot of work for nothing. One person cannot change something, cannot change anything in the world. So we're going to expect quite a lot of counter arguments here. That's why we need a situation. We need to set the situation as strongly as possible. Because of the pay attention to the waste because it should only pay attention. I need to find a situation that is going to be into my advantage as well. Because if I directly introduce with my friend was talking about recycling, this is not going to be as good because then the counter arguments might be a bit stronger than what we can think of. So, here I came up with the fact that last week my friend talked about pollution. Because when we read this, we have this. Pourquoi recycler ce qu'il y a dans nos poubelles? So why recycle what we have in our bins? We have this. Pour éviter les nuisances et ici il y a la pollution. Donc, je vais dire que mon ami m'a parlé de la pollution la semaine dernière et que moi maintenant, j'ai trouvé quelque chose pour aider avec cette pollution. Te souviens-tu que la semaine dernière, tu m'as parlé de la pollution en ville qui te fatigue? Donc, tu sais, j'ai reçu une publicité chez moi et j'ai tout de suite pensé à toi. Te souviens-tu que la semaine dernière, tu m'as parlé de la pollution en ville qui te fatigue? This is a question. Can you just give me... Sorry, give me a minute, please. Donc, here, I need to expect as the answer being yes. Because I'm talking to my friend, letting her know or just reminding her that last week we did talk about pollution in the city that is bothering her, qui te fatigue. And then, I'll try to put it here, I expect the answer, oui, je m'en souviens. Because the interaction needs to go on. So we're going to play on this here. And then I'll try to add, I need to lower the text. Here. After te souviens-tu, I will go with la publicité parle de recyclage. And then I'll include this because I want to start with quite a powerful piece of information that is going to make an impact for the rest, which is la publicité parle de recyclage. Tu sais, une famille de 3 personnes produit plus d'une tonne de déchets par an. And then here we need a vocabulary, still informal vocabulary, but that is not going to be on the positive side for this part because it is very negative and having a negative impact on our planet. I will add c'est horrible. For example, that it is horrible. C'est horrible. We can also have, oh, sorry. Let me try to put it here. C'est horrible. C'est un désastre. Un désastre pour la planète ou pour la pollution au quotidien, n'est-ce pas? Due to the isn't it, the n'est-ce pas, That's why I'm trying to use the piece of information here that has the most impact. Is it okay so far?